Hi everyone and welcome to Batmobile Tumbler issue number 4, and tonight we're going to be doing the front axle, I believe, in this issue. I'm sorry that it's not live, but obviously the Masked Singer is on at the same time that I go live, so I want to watch that, so I thought I'd do a pre-record. So yeah, that's quite nice, Batman. Imagine you could do a diamond painting in that. But as you can see, yeah, the front right suspension and the front right brake disc. So we're basically going to be attaching this to the wheel that we did in issue 2. And the answer to your question, Matthew Boreham, is it's in the playlist. You asked me where issue 2 is, it's in the playlist, so it's already there. So then we're going to be obviously building all this up, as you can see, and then we should have something that looks like that right at the very end, which is really cool because I during the trial I never got that luxury, unfortunately. So then coming up next issue will be round about the 22nd of February. We should be getting the bulkhead for this, and then only another 5 issues after that until we get it weekly. Remember, it is fortnightly. It's interesting how it says published fortnightly, but they've actually advertised that it's going to be weekly from issue 10. They probably have to do that until it gets to issue 10. But let's get going. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the double connector, the wishbone. This is called a wishbone apparently. So the front right wishbone. So we've got that. We do obviously have a large selection of screws, and I do feel that this was maybe an Egamos run, because this is an Egamos technique with the little screws in there. Back in the day, but maybe Harshet had brought it up. But as you can see, SP, we've also got GM screws, ABM screws, which I've never seen before, and then we've got AAM and AM. Now, one of these packs of screws is obviously from the tyre, which will be CM, and a little washer in there as well. So we are basically going to be working with the AM screws first of all. So we'll put all these over here, and we need our wishbone. So this is our wishbone, and we're going to turn it upside down so that we've got these two on show, as you can see. And what we need to do is we need to secure the 4K, which is a little device that looks like this. So as you can see, so that's the 4K, and this is going to basically go into here, turn it round the other way. You've got 2 holes. I'm going to marry up with these 2 holes here, and that's going to come across something like that. We're going to secure them in with AM screws. So we'll put our AM screws. So really lovely to get this issue, and as I said, when I went in there, because they won't do the file until it gets to issue 5, this was like the only one left on the shelf, so I was so lucky to get that. So give that a bit more tight, and yeah, that's one, and we'll get the other one AM as well. Like that. I think that's right. But I think we might have to change that actually. No, that is right. Okay, so we've got the top part, and then we've got a smaller part down there, I should imagine. Yeah, that looks... I get the impression that it's round the wrong way, and I don't know why, but it just feels like it's... I've got a feeling that needs to be flipped. But we'll tackle that later if we need to. Just want to double check. I've got a feeling it needs to be flipped around the wrong way. Let me just have a look at this. Yeah, I'm going to flip that, because this goes a specific way. So it looks as if the top part goes at the bottom, and then the lower part goes at the bottom and the top part goes to the top maybe. So let's just flip that round. It's almost like it's like that. So as you can see, like that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Okay, so that's one. And then we'll do the next one. And with me, I don't edit. I'm not one of these people that edits things out. If I make a mistake, you will see the mistake. So as you can see, that looks like that. Really, really good. I think that's much better. As you can see, we can always change it again, but that's basically what it looks like. So I'm assuming that's what they mean by that. And obviously, still a bit unsure if that's right. But anyway, don't ponder on it too much. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to put the steering mod, which is this section, and it's basically going to, let's have a look here. So it looks like that goes into there like that, and then this part, have a look, so it's like feeding somewhere. Oh, I see. So right, so that's going to feed like that, and then they want it something feeding like that, but to this side maybe. So they've got, let's do it like they've got it, and that's like something. You can see there's like a little ridge here, this little ridge platform. That's going to go something like that, I suppose. So something like that, and it's going to be secured in with a block, which is going to go over. This is our little mechanism here. That's going to go like that. Oh, very nice. Now, Partwork Upgrades is doing an upgrade where on the windows of the tumbler, there's supposed to be like a little bronzy colour, very similar to this. So do check out Partwork Upgrades, because they're doing a fantastic sticker vinyl, or whatever you call it, to put over the current windows. So we'll just secure that in. And as per usual, it won't go through. So what's happening here? Let's take this off a minute. That's in there. That's got to go like that. That's got to go like that. Ah, there we go. The pin went all the way in, that's why. Okay, so that's that one, lovely. So that's looking really, really good. Okay, we're then going to put that over to one side, because the next thing that we want is these two parts, which are the brake discs. And as you can see, we've got this lovely detailing on the edge here with a pin and two holes. We're going to put that very similar with the hole just over there, and it's going to connect into there like that. And they're going to go in with SP screws. So this is SP. I mean, remember the P stands for plastic, the M stands for metal. So yeah, I'll put a screw through here. One, whoops. Then we'll do another one for SP as well, which is this one. It's going to go through this hole here. Very small brake disc, isn't it? Like so. So that's that one there, and that's all secured onto there like that. And then we're going to bring it over the brake housing, which is this. This is actually die cast, this bit, and this part here, full C, is actually plastic. We're going to feed this over so that we've got it something looking like that, and that's going to go I suspect, over the top of here. So something that looks like that. Let's have a look here. So I think they'll want that way actually, because the brake disc has got to go, sorry, the brake housing has got to go there. So that's going to go through there like so. We're going to go back to our AM screws and secure that in either side of here. Yeah, this is definitely by far one of the smallest brake discs I've worked on, so very lovely indeed, very cute. Okay, so that's one, and then we'll do the other one. We can always tighten it up a little bit more if we need to. I think it's great that we get to put the wheel on as well. You know, and also to finally see this as a full run as well, because obviously no one knows if it's going to make it through the the trial. So we really have to just hope and pray, and the way to get a trial to come to full run is to really, try and get as many people sub to it as possible, because they really go by sub numbers, so they need to know how many people is interested in it. So when you subscribe to the trial, you may have to resubscribe again once it's launched as a full run, but at least you know it's going to go live. So it's a little bit rocking still. Try one more. Whoa! What the hell happened there? So we'll try a little bit. Just want to get it as tight as I possibly can. And we'll try this part here. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to ponder on that too much. And then what's going to happen after that, we're going to get our assembled discs, and that's going to go over the top of here. So I assume it's just going to go over the top like that, as you can see. And then we've got ourselves the 4D, which is this section here. And as we all know, that goes over here. We've got two holes which are going to feed up against that, and that's going to go into place like that to hold that into position. And that's going to be secured in with SP screws. So that's SP screws. I think this is so cute, it's so tiny. So SP screws there. That's one. Let's get the other SP. And there's two. So as you can see, it's got that round there now, and it stops that basically coming off, so it's really cool on that. And then what's going to happen next is we're going to get the hub axle. This is called the RH hub axle, and you'll notice that it's got like a square key notch on it, and that axle is going to go through here. So it's going to go through this side here. Whoops. I'm just going to check that. So it's basically going to goes in a very specific way for some reason. It looks like it goes in like that. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then that's going to be secured in with an AAM. That's what we need, an 18 van. Okay, so that's going to go in with an AM screw. Just going to get a bigger screwdriver for this section here. Oh, yeah, brilliant. These screwdrivers are lovely to work with. Really have to give it quite a pressure, but there we go, lovely. Okay, so that's that one. And then once we've done that, we then have to connect this brake disc thing up, and they want it so that that's that side. And it looks as if we've got 2 holes here, so we're gonna basically connect it up with this, like that. Very cool. And they're gonna go in with GM screws. So GM screws, big old long ones there. Might just use me other screwdriver for that part. Looks a bit fierce. Now, problem we've got here is that's just going to keep slipping and sliding all over the place until we get a bit of bite onto it. So oh man, if I do it on the side, might give us a bit of leeway. Okay, it's a little bit too... I love the gold bronzy colour on this. Once we get the first one in, it'll be fine. It's just trying to find the bite, and I think we've got a winner chicken dinner there. It looks like it's going in. Yeah, that looks like it's connected to me. Lovely. Yeah, it's a little bit too small, that screwdriver, so let's give it a bit more swagger. And then we'll put the other one just through the other side here, through the central reservation. And that one will go through here. Just see if that's connected up. It has to be. If it's not level, it won't do it, you see. But yeah, there we go. Lovely. What a lovely issue. And there we go. So that's that one. So they've obviously got this on that side. So once we've done that, we've then got to come onto this side here. Because if they've got that like that, so as you can see, that's going to go something, I assume, like that. We've then got to put this arm, let's have a look at that, because I'm not, we've got, that's this side, that's coming under there. So if that's going down there like that, yeah, this arm, they want the bigger loop at the top because this is going to link that up, you see, so it's going to go something like that, okay? And they're going to go with ABM screws. So the ABM is a different screw up the rear passage, so up the rear here we use a UM screw, so don't assume it's the same screw, okay, because it's not. Oh, that's gone in really lovely. Oh, that went in lovely. Only had to push it a slight thing. Normally I have to sit there trying to figure out where it is to get it level, and oh wow. And then we'll just put that part onto there. Sorry if I'm going off the camera there. And then we'll do UM screw. And this is what's got a chamfered head on it, so that's pretty nice. So, and that's going to go into there. Remember, this is a UM. Okay, so remember, this one is ABM, this one is UM, okay? And then what you've got here is, look, that's the driving mechanism. How cool is that? Oh, wow. That's awesome. So that's that. And then this is the fun part. We get to put the wheel on. Yeah, man. Okay, so remember in pack 2, in issue 2, we had a little washer. We've also got the wheel cap on here. If hopefully Mike Lane has got a modification for this, because he's done a fantastic job with the DeLorean. He's done a magnetised hubcap, so if he could do that, that'd be fab. So in here, as you can, sorry, on that part, we're going to put the washer. Looks like it goes on the inside of it. So the washer goes in there, and then it looks as if this. Oh my god, this is chunky as. Oh yeah, man, sweet. And then we've got an AAM screw. There's my CMs. That was AAM. That's probably the pack that just fell on the floor. Oh man, really? Something just fall on the floor, please. Where's my AAMs gone? Oh, really? I've lost a bag of screws. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there we go. Trouble is with me, I'll tip them all out and then get muddled up, but that's brilliant. Where's my screwdriver? There we go, there's my screwdriver. And then, let's just check that's in there, yeah. And my washers fell out, so I'll put that up there. And then we've got the AM screw through here. I'm loving this wheel. And apparently there's a Batman figure test out, which we saw a couple of months ago. So that's that. Okay. So I'm just going to put my screws back. Don't want to get them all muddled up. We've got quite a lot of different screws here. So, but yeah, we've got AAM, UM, AM, SPGM, CM, and ABM. So that's pretty good. So then all we need to do is, let's just secure that down there a bit more. Just going to get the other one actually. These screwdrivers are lovely to work with. And as I said, I hope Mike Lane can come out with a thing, because obviously, I mean, really, once that's in, there's no need to take it back off. But if Mike Lane could do a magnetised version, because as you can see, looking at this, you'd probably have to dig that out, and obviously your fingers are bashing up against the against the tyre, so to get that out is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So if Mike Lane could do a magnetised version, that would be brilliant. But as I said, there's no real reason why that needs to come off. But as you can see, that goes in there like that. Really lovely jubbly. None of the Egomos bad design, because Egomos done a really awful design for the DeLorean. You pushed it in, but if you had to get it out for any reason, you had to dig into it to get it out. And Mike Lane's done a fantastic job on that, of magnetising it. So as you can see, that's that part there. And yeah, it looks really, 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 really lovely. Look at that. And then obviously that's going to be the this will go through a bar mechanism. So I'm assuming that's going to be on this side, and then the other wheel will be on the other side. But as you can see, it's got that, let me take this up a bit, it's got that lovely sway to it, and you can see the mechanism there working lovely. That's really lovely. It's a beast. Loving that. Fantastic. So it's a nice little cute axle there. I'm really liking that. It's got some lovely, you can feel the force in it as it's turning it. You feel that pressure of it moving. But that is all for issue 4. I reckon what will happen is we will be doing, obviously next week is going to be, sorry, not next week, around about the 22nd of February we should have the bulkhead. I think we'll be doing about 4 issues probably on this, and then maybe going back to the wheel and doing the other part of the wheel. But yeah, wow. And obviously we know that issue 1 is not going to be used anytime soon. So not issue 1, sorry, issue 3 is probably not going to be used anytime soon. But that is the Batmobile Tumbler. If you want to get this for yourself, do subscribe or get it from your local newsagents. Really enjoyed that issue. It'll be another 2 weeks now until we get issue 5. where then I will look to set up the file and stuff like that. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time for issue number 5 of Build the Batmobile Tumbler. Take care, guys. Bye.